Hey guys, Derek Brigman here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about drought, stress, and turf plants, things like that. Contributing factors such as evapotranspiration and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to flip you around here. We will take a look at some drought stress turf and what it does when it's under those conditions, and go from there. So here you go. So this is what drought stressed turf looks like. This is severe drought stress. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear or not, but as I'm walking on it, it's crunchy. And then the physical appearance is, you see the leaf blades are folded up lengthwise. That's essentially the leaf blades going dormant. When they're open, I'll go over here in the shade where it hasn't been beat up so much by the sun, and you see this little patch here. You see how those grass blades are open? When they're open like that, they are photosynthesizing, producing food for themselves. When they can no longer lose any more moisture, they fold up like this and go dormant, stop producing food for themselves. So we lose moisture in a few different ways. You have soil loss moisture, or moisture loss from the soil by evapotranspiration to the atmosphere. And then you also have, when the blades are open like this and they're photosynthesizing, they're working to make food for themselves, and they lose water through tiny little pores in the grass blades. And you know, that's transpiration. They're sweating, basically. They're working, hot sun, and they're sweating just like we do to make food for ourselves. And then it goes dormant when it can no longer, when it doesn't have the necessary reserves to replace the water that it lost. It goes dormant like this and looks horrible. The issue with this is, in St. Augustine, the drought stress is going to be the precursor to chinch bugs. So you want to make sure to avoid that. And then this area, as you can see, I mean, it's pretty beat up, and these areas are going to fill in with weeds and wild grasses. The turf canopy has thin, and that is your best defense against weeds. A thick, dense, healthy turf skin is going to be your best defense against weeds. So what's going to happen is, now the soil level is exposed to the sun, and the seed bank's there with all the millions and millions of seeds. The sunlight's going to hit it, and all bets are off. It's going to take off. You can already see in the middle of this area here, we have some wild Bermuda filling in. So that's going to continue. We're probably going to get crabgrass, Alexander grass, all those other uncontrollable grassy weeds that are going to fill in because this was not watered sufficiently, and now it's under drought stress. So today is the middle of May. Proper watering this time of year is twice a week, 3/4 of an inch. I always suggest 3/4 of an inch because it's super dry and hot right now. We're not getting any supplemental rainfall, so 3/4 of an inch per watering event. We always like to suggest watering starts at 10 p.m. or after, and is finished by 6 a.m., 7 a.m. at the latest. So we want to water after the dew has fallen. In the winter, that's more important, when the day lengths are shorter and the soil temperatures are lower and the need for water is less, because we water after the dew has been dried up, and then we wet the grass again. That's how you get fungus. And this time of year, it's super hot and dry. If you water during the day, if you were to water right now, it's 92 degrees. Most of that's just going to get sucked up to evaporation. It's not going to make it to the soil level. So if we provide adequate water during the optimal watering times of 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., 7 a.m. at the latest, 3/4 of an inch of water is going to percolate through the top 8 to 12 inches of soil, and we will not have issues like this. So again, this is drought stress, St. Augustine lawn. Same thing with zoysia, same principles, all that good stuff. We can avoid all these issues by simply being proactive and watering properly to avoid making the grass unhealthy and unhappy. So anyway, that's drought stress turf, St. Augustine grass.